Oh, hey riders! Welcome back. Inside Cycling World. Tuesday, Thursday, 1.5 to 2.5 watts per kilo. How's everyone doing today? Let me get in here, folks. Let's see what's going on. Yep, stream's working. We're good. Penelope's here already. Awesome, Penelope. I'm getting better at scheduling these things. With my big event coming up on Saturday, I'm going to talk about that again during this ride. I'm hoping a lot of people can come out and watch it because it's for a really, really good cause. Just watch it for that matter. Okay, I better jump into the ride. Oh, starts in 3 minutes. Let's check out the start list for a second. A Prior here last week. Arjun's been around. Bobo, of course, Chad, C. Ben. It's the usual cube. DC Pre 44. This dude's name is Daniel. Met him. He was watching a race one day, and just mentioned DC Pre 44. I'm like, dude, you've been in our group ride. Dino, Folsom. That might be slightly new. How about this guy? This guy's new too. Goblopnik. We'll go with that. Grains, Grant R74, we know from Discord. Honey Badger, that is someone's wife. Whose wife is that? Oh, I think it's C. Ben's wife, I believe. Could be wrong. I don't want to say he's got a different wife. Maybe he's got multiple wives, we're not sure yet. Let's see who shows up, folks. Wow, look at all these people that are signing up. Incredible. Nice work, Chad. Nice work, Chad. I like it. Chad always picks the winners. If it wasn't for Chad picking these rides, I don't know if they'd ever get picked, folks. I have way, way too much going on. Like, way, 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 way too much going on. Not on board yet. Let's just have a look at the camera. How's things looking? Should be pretty good like this, I think. Right leg over. Mount only from the left side. See how things look here. Yes. Yes, buddy. Let's do this. Don't need this phone. I wish I could play some Metallica, but we can't. Can't do that, folks. All right, riders. Inside Cycling World. 1.5, 2.5 watts per kilo. We're starting in, a minute and 15 seconds, something like that. Let me get into what you guys are seeing. Yeah, I think the stream is right on track here. Wow, we do have new names. Look at this dude here, just Mario Lopez, R. Maniac, Goblopnik. That's what I'm going with. Yeah, there's a few new names. And Chad Ritchie, our awesome leader who does all the hard work behind the scenes to pick out a cool ride to do twice a week. I think I've actually mentioned one. We've been doing this for probably 2 months now, so out of 16 rides, I picked one. Yeah. Been a full day, folks, up at 3 a.m. Most of you probably already know Joey Jojo went into the hospital, I want to say Friday night, Saturday morning, but it was not until 7:30 in the morning I got her there. She went full exorcist on me. I couldn't get her to go. Then finally she couldn't take it anymore. She couldn't take it. So then it was like, please take me, please. So off we went. Oh, here we go, folks. We're already going too. I love it. Love it. Looks like a good group here today. Looking like a good group here today. So yeah, I think people are starting to notice the ride here, Chad. More and more. I've got my mic a little bit close here. And we're off. PMOS. There's that Daniel dude, DC Pre 44, level 12 rider. I think he said he was saving a bunch of money up for a good bike. Anyone that's riding, CP Mats here as well, level 14. Save your money, save your money, save your money. Save the 50 G's to get a good bike. Don't try to bridge the gap or plug the hole with something that's a little bit, not that much better. I got Goblopnik next to me. He's on a Baldiso. Got Brian Miller behind us. Nate JF, another new name. P-Beam, Slow Rider. We got a good group of regulars showing up, folks. Good group of regulars. So this one should be pretty quick. We just got a few little rolls, barely even what we would call false flatty over at Inside Cycling World here. Just little slight rolls up. Make you change one gear. Yeah, I can see Daniel, DC Pre 44. He's on that purple and black bike. He's like, I want the shiny one. I want a shiny bike. Yeah, there's Honey Badger up front just behind Chad there. NC Rider. Okay, I've definitely seen that rider before. Dez in the mix. So yeah, we were like the first people at the hospital this morning for the scans, so we lucked out. We were there early, 6:45 was their appointment. The lady says, just come on in, let's do it. So by the time I parked, like dropped Joey off, they said come to emergency, dropped her off, went and parked, walked around, forgot my phone, went back, paid for parking, I sat down for like 2 minutes, she was done. It seemed like that anyways. So now we wait. So I'm back here hanging out with Nate JF. Check this out, Sledge 66. Another new name in Mario. So all you new riders, if you're not used to group rides, take a look at the top. You can see, I'll talk about me. 4 seconds behind, I'm getting a 20% assist. You're never going to be dropped unless you stop pedaling. And then if you start pedaling, you'll be warped up there. Grant just flying up through the field. So yeah, I kind of got up at 3 a.m. this morning, only because I don't set an alarm clocks. So if I know I need to wake up, I kind of wake up every hour. So I didn't really sleep well. Long day. I've already done one race commentary today, which is a lot of fun. And here we are, folks. Here we are. It was really fun today. My nephew, he jumped into the live stream and chatted. That was so fun for me. Kind of caught me off guard. So yeah, this will just be, 2.5 to Snail Sprinter X, level 1 dude. He just jumped in, I bet you. I think he teleported in. I'm gonna hang back here. When he teleported in, I could see he was like 20 RPMs. That's it. So he probably teleported in and he's stuck in a gigantic gear trying to get up to speed. And being level 1, you're probably thinking, I'm never going to get on. We've got the Islander here. What island, dude? Where are you from? So yeah, I'm going to chill here and see if his name pops up. I don't want someone to get discouraged because they popped in and now they're wondering what's going on. How did I get teleported? That's what happens when you join a group ride late. Des Dyer going by. That's the bike you want to buy, DC Pre 44. That's a good one. That's the Trek Madone Gen 8. Snail Sprinter X. Here we go, dude. Level 1. Then we got Ciclismo Virtual. Virtual Cyclist. Yes, dude. Snail Sprinter. Good job, dude. Welcome aboard. No one gets left behind. Not that you really could in this, but I could see someone joining in a group ride and going, what's going on? So now you know. Last week, whatever it was, I joined late only because I could not get into the event. Could not. I was taking my shoes off. I was in. One pedal, I'm right with the group. But they're flying along, and my pedals aren't even spinning, so it's kind of hard to get up to speed. Just remember that. So if you miss your group ride, just join late. Yeah, I'm going to go in the chat for a bit here. I think Penelope's just there. She's the night owl. Oh, wow. Penelope's just getting used to the stream times. And I'm really working hard on getting my streams scheduled in advance. I almost have to now. Penelope, I know you know, but for everyone else, I'm absolutely streaming every day of the week now. Every day. I thought I had Saturdays off, but speaking of which, let me just read the chat. Oh, she's actually remembering. Chad's here. Pat Beam's waving. Inside Cycling World, I always forget to use the chat. Brian Miller, BJM 151. Nice ride. Nice night for a ride in Deutschland. You got her, dude. You got her. We got some nice bike paths here. Let me just jump into the app itself. I can stay more focused that way. Chat really distracts me. So yeah, I was doing a live stream today. Penelope was there. My nephew jumped in. Owen Emerson, and Penelope goes, "Are you any relation?" I was actually commentating, so I'm away from the live chat for a little bit. I'm like flip-flopping back and forward, in and out. So I'm looking at full screen avatar, like the whole Ruby app right now, on a nice curved screen. If I want to see the chat, I tap the Windows button, then I hit the YouTube Studio. I can still see the app smaller, but I can see all your guys' chat. And I love the chat. Love the chat. It's my favorite part of doing this. So yeah, my nephew was there. He chatted along. He finally got to see what I do. He says he loves listening to the video whilst he's doing his homework. So I thought that was pretty cool. I think he likes it because, you know, there's a lot of video game aspects to these. Leveling up, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we're just, we're told we might get a call, and we're praying it's the biggest kidney stone that this doctor's ever seen. Those were her words. Praying, that's weird, I don't pray. We're hoping, and then it just gets taken care of. So we should know, they said 24 hours usually, but sometimes it can take up to 3 days. But we're all safe at home, we're both exhausted. I was actually laying here in the dark watching bike racing videos, thinking, am I sick? Do I feel sick at all? I think I feel a bit sick. I don't know if I should ride today. No, I wasn't thinking that. No way. No way, bro. Whew. Yep, getting these rides, folks. Remember, every Tuesdays and Thursdays. I know there's a lot going on in Ruby, more stuff all the time. Don't forget to have a mega pint after. That's what us pros do. You gotta have a mega pint. I use that in my everyday vocabulary now. I don't know why, it's so dumb. Hey, and here, I'll just catch the chat one more time on this downhill. And I can't get dropped that easy. Penelope, I think not. I'll tell you what happened. Check this one out. The first ever Saturday long ride we did, it was myself and Chad that kind of got thinking about it, and Chad goes, "Well, dude, I'll lead it for you." I'm like, "Perfect." And so that's 79 kilometers, Cozumel. And I just remember being early in the morning for me. Maybe I slept in a tiny bit that way that day. 3 to 4 cups of coffee. Halfway through, I was dying to go to the bathroom. So jumped off my bike, whipped in there, struggled with getting one of these jerseys off because I got bibs on underneath. You got to get those off too. Went to the bathroom, came back, and it did teleport me back, but I didn't get up to speed quick enough, and I wasn't in the group. How did that work? You got a certain time limit. I think it's like 1 minute that you can be away without being penalized. Because then otherwise what you could do, you could start a ride with a buddy. You could just park your bike. They could ride the whole thing. You could jump back in an hour later, get teleported. But anyways, if you look at that event, one of those 3 or 4 Saturday long rides we did, I think Cozumel was like 79K. I got credited for like 78.5. and I got like virtually nothing for coins. I think I got like credit for being part of an event, like 150 coins, when it should have been like 800 or 900. So yeah, be careful, even on a standard ride. I'm sure with the bonus coins, yeah, I guess they do show up on group rides, don't they? Yeah, don't get teleported. If you can help it. If you can help it. Well, I wonder if this Snell Sprinter X, if anyone knows him, if he'll get the same coins as we do, because he did get teleported a little bit. I know that my penalty, it was like 800 coins I missed out on. All because it took me too long to go to the bathroom. So I think when I got back, I was in the group still, and then I didn't get up to speed quick enough, so then I technically was kind of out of the group. Someone else probably knows all these details better than me. Oh yes, take a pull, chug the mega pint. Yes, I like that. Yeah, Penelope, so I guess my answer is, you get teleported, there's no bonus coins. Unless they've done that differently for those super duper group rides they've been putting on like crazy now. We used to have those once in a while, now they're every day of the week it seems. That's what I think. Every day there's like something new, 1,000 coins, 1,000 coins, 1,000 coins, 1,000 coins. What is the bonus for the Big Ruby race coming up on Sunday? Anyone that's new here, Big Ruby race coming up this Sunday, jump in. I mean, the first time we did the Ruby race, it was 3,000 bonus coins. So yeah, DC Pre-44, Daniel, pretty sure that's your name. Yeah, of course it is. Do all those bonus events. Collect your weekly goals. Weekly goals alone, I think there's 9,000 gold coins right there just for doing your weekly goals, which are simple to do. Just show up and ride a bit and you're going to hit your weekly goals. Plus you'll get extra gold coins just for doing whatever it is you're riding on top. Okay, Penelope's saying 3,200. Okay. Wow, that is a good bonus. See how that race pans out? Is it actually a race? Yeah, I think it is a race. They're calling it that. So my big thing coming up, I've been saying I've been streaming every day of the week. Even just yesterday I was sitting there going, well, at least I got Saturdays off. I don't got to stream. Because it's not that I don't enjoy streaming. It's just, what if you needed a day off from it? Then I realized, oh, I've signed up for something else, which I'm so pumped about. Really excited. Different platform, guys, I get it. That's where I'm at. But I think it's worthwhile watching the stream just for the cause. So it's the Echelon Racing League. Starts this Saturday. I've been looking at it for a little bit. It's over on my Whoosh. They have the elite racing, and when I say elite, I mean the #1 in the world is showing up. Jason Osborne's going to be there. Hayden Pucker, he's #5 right now in the world. These are the guys that you watch on the UCI Esports Championships that just happened in October. Those guys. Jason Osborne used to race for World Tour Pro Team Alpecin de Koenig. Is it de Koenig? I think it is. Anyways, Alpecin. And he retired. Because he said, I can do pretty good, you know, racing my bike inside and not worrying that I'm going to crash at like 70 or 80 Ks an hour. I can live where I want to live. I don't have to be told where I need to be. The guy's a beast. So he's a World Tour rider that is now the #1 esports rider in the world. So he's going to be part of this Echelon Racing League. Now, what's the great cause, Colin? Well, Echelon Racing League also has something called Project Echelon, which And I'm just paraphrasing roughly, guys. It's about helping disabled veterans, champions, legends, all of them. They're disabled, empowering them, getting them active again, giving them that something to focus on. So basically they collaborated. I know Wahoo's got a big collaboration with them, providing equipment to these veterans. I mean, so at this event, like I said, there's the elites, okay? Cool. There's the B Cat, fast riders, men and ladies. C category, anyone can enter that one. I think with B, they might want a little bit of a background on you, so it's a little bit more harder to get in, possibly. Registrations are still open. Echelon Racing League, type it in, go have a peek at it. But what I'm asking you to do is just watch the live stream, be part of that, because they're trying to get more exposure, right? So they help, basically they're paracyclists. So there is a paracyclist class as well. I've already checked it out. So out of the blue, I reached out to the owner, Eric Hill, and said, hey dude, here's my channel. I attached a video of kind of what I do, and I said, if you want some help, I'm here for you, man. I love the cause. And he got back to me like immediately. And that's what I like to see. Not this dilly-dallying around. I'm offering, take the offer. And I told him, I said, dude, whatever you need me to do, tell me. Don't feel like, well, Colin, can you do this? Just tell me. I'm here. I said, if I'm 100% committed, I'm in. Don't feel bad if you're asking me to do extra. So anyways, they do have the elite categories already covered by commentators. So I guess I was too late for that. Plus, I don't really have an in. But he said B category, C category, paracyclist, it's all you, dude. It's all you. So it's a 6-week series. Starts this Saturday. And actually, I think the following week they don't race. It's like the 7th, and then they go all the way to the 21st. And I mean, the elite ladies are there too. Lisa Hermanson, she was in top 20 at the UCI. And you know, there's a huge list. I think there's just about 200 people registered right now to support this cause. So get in and watch the video if you can, if you got time. It's 8:45 Central Time. And what they're going to do is BC, paracyclists, all of them, they all start at the same time, so it's kind of hard for me to cover. I got to pick one race. So what I'm thinking is, week 1, I do like B men's. I've rode the course. It's hard. It's San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge. There's a hill on the far side called Hawk Hill. No joke. Like, the race will go off right there. I was being chased by 3 guys yesterday, working as a team, hunting me down. I had a 23-second gap at the top. Sorry, going up. On the far side, it was down to 5 seconds. Then the bridge came and I took off. So they must have been pesky lightweight climbers. So I'm going to cover B, fast B. The B class will be fast. So I'll probably start with men's B, week 1. Soon as it's done, jump to women's C, if that makes sense. Because I'm hoping, I want to cover them. I'm going to try to do 2 every week. Week 2, I'll probably do the B class, fast class ladies, then jump to the C class men. I think that's going to be a pretty fair, equitable way to show it. And of course, I'm going to 100% cover the paracyclists. Like, I mean, they got to ride those hills too. They're doing 3 laps of this course, 36.6K, and that Hawk Hill, it's kind of a little beast. Like I said, I rode it yesterday as a group ride, which of course every group ride usually turns into a war. especially when you don't know everyone. These group rides are nice and chill because we all know each other. You go into some group rides where you don't know people, it's like everyone's out for blood. I was like, I am not letting these three dudes, these three small climbers catch me. If I can survive the hill and get over the top, I couldn't even drop them on the downhill. The way it worked, like my weight was no advantage. I was actually pretty like blown up at that point too. It's kind of like just 2 watts per kilo down the hill. And then I thought my only chance is to get away on the Golden Gate, which I did. 5 seconds became about 21, and I almost caught the guy ahead of me. Smaller groups there. I finished 3rd out of 20. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, so that's the course they're racing on. They do it 3 times. 3 times up that Hawk Hill. So yeah, for me, that's 8:45 Central Time. This weekend, Saturday. It's already in one of my upcoming videos. I've already scheduled it. I've got a sponsors list to talk about. Really excited about this. Let's go, folks. Jump in. So that's my spiel. You guys have gone very quiet here. Very quiet. Where are we at? Let me have a look. 15 kilometers in. Just when I pulled up the toolbar on the bottom there, there's Flight Simulator, the older version, still installing. I want my own copy. Flight Sim 2024. It's all cloud streamed, so if you don't got a really good stream, you don't get good data. The old version, which is virtually the same, you get everything, but it's a massive file. And then I'm going more exploring. Got Mario here with me. Snail Sprinter, NC Rider. I like this little bike path setup here. Up ahead, Ciclismo Virtual, Grant R74, Sledge 66. So what else we got going on this week? So tomorrow I got 2 race commentaries. Thursday, jump in, Muckers Worldwide Championship Series Thursday. The hardest hitting race on Ruby every week, folks. Get in there. Get in there. I don't know what they're doing. Doesn't really matter because I'm not racing it. You guys get to go in there and beat yourselves to oblivion. It's always something good. It's kind of the Muckers races that I really got into doing my commentary, I think. That's, yeah. Well, we were doing Team GRC races then too, but I was still riding some of them. Whereas the Muckers, I just kind of covered. On your left. See, they turned around, eh? It's always the worst when they step over to the left. Taking a hard left here. Pulling about 6 G's around that corner. Come on now. Up over these little bumps. This would be a really fun bike path to ride on. Come on, Mario. Let's do this, dude. Yeah, mega pint it. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Sorry, folks. Okay, look at this Mortal Misfit. What is this? What is this, dude? Dude, who are you? Looks really cool and fun. Way of riding indoors. Dude, this is Ruby. It's a inside cycling platform. And you have found my channel, Inside Cycling World. Actually, I'm wearing my Ruby jersey right now. I'll sit up. I'm just waiting for the stream to catch up here. Okay. And I need to do some drum solos, slap the bass a little bit. Oh, it must be quite a ways behind. Anyway, I'll sit up for a bit. Yeah. So, Ruby. That's what it looks like. It's videos. Obviously videos. And you know what? If anyone's going to look at this and say, well, the video, I only downloaded standard def today. I've downloaded so much stuff for Flight Sim. I'm probably going to get extra charges this month. And every time I download, I'm like, this is going to cost me money now. Okay, Penelope, you're out of here. I'm tired, that's why I'm quiet. I really wanted to join tonight as my husband is away, so it wouldn't disturb his sleep, but I realized, Penelope, it's too late. It's 11 o'clock at night for you. Nighty-night time. No night owling. You're just like Joey that way. She goes to bed and stays up for another 3 hours. I go to bed, I can barely turn the podcast on before I'm sleeping. Like instant, like, I'm like a cyborg. That's my story. I was genetically engineered by Dr. Greg Zacharias. You'll never know this inside joke of mine. In 1984. Actually, I'm older than that, but that's what my buddy says. Just kidding. Yeah, I just fall asleep like instantaneously. To the point that sometimes, like even when I'm sitting up or watch TV, I'm like, do I have that sleeping disorder? Like I'll be changing channels in my hand with the remote, and then I'm like, whoa, what happened? One of those. So yeah, Mortal Misfit. This is Ruby. Tons of routes. It's called augmented reality. I'm not sure if you're aware. So it's videos, generally better quality than this. Because just saying, I downloaded the lowest version to protect my internet downloads this month. It's getting crazy. And oh, it's iMortal. Okay. And then there's augmented reality elements overlaying, like the avatars. It's all augmented reality. Every cyclist you see on screen right now, they're all real people somewhere around the world. We're all riding together on smart trainers. So this is a flat course. This is where your smart trainer doesn't need to be that smart. But every little bump, every little hill, it'll increase resistance on the back end as we see it on screen. And it's like a one-to-one, I guess, replication, simulation of the hill. It's not faking it. It's not like turning the knob on your spin bike at the gym. It ain't that. You feel the resistance on the road, and you switch your gears accordingly. Do you want to spin up the hill in a tiny gear, or do you want to smash your way up there because you're a giant powerhouse? Different types of cyclists. That's where that whole gym bike thing falls apart. Well, yeah, but I pretend I'm going up hills by turning the resistance up. Yeah, dude, but you're in one gear. What if I want to push a huge gear and power my way up? And you want to spin a tiny light gear? I guess what I'm saying is the spinny knob, it can't do both functions. It does one or the other, I guess. I can ride a huge gear on the flats, or I can ride a huge gear uphill if I want, up to a point, obviously. So yeah, Ruby, I have a code, Colin1M, gives you a free 1 month trial versus the 1 week trial you'll get. Check it out, dude, if you're interested. Yes, Penelope, it's bedtime. I know you're a night owl, though. It's just in your blood. Me? There's nights I don't make it past 8 o'clock. Like tonight might be a night because I've been up since 3 a.m. driving. That always tires me out. Doing my commentary, doing the chores, then riding this. Just enough to really wipe you out. Even though this is really chill, it's still, you're doing something. But I'm glad everyone's here. Pumped. I think this might be our biggest turnout so far. I think so. Our smallest is probably the first one. I think there was me, Chad, and about 5 other people. But it was still fun. Still fun. I think that was Bormio Tirano as well. Kind of thinking that. Or no, maybe it was Lago de Garda, one of those ones, the old one. So yeah, my nephew jumped in. He thinks it's pretty cool. Might be a good way to get kids riding bikes and exercising more again inside. Let's check things out here. So yeah, I've got a very busy week coming up. And it just stays busy. A lot of big events. Look at this. Snail Sprinter X is now level 2, dude. Yes! Level up. So you can tell this is probably his first ride ever. I always love seeing that. Like, really? This is your first ride ever? Probably. Lots of new people. I mean, Ruby's definitely growing, that's for sure. Just all the new names. I know the ones I'm used to seeing. There's a lot of them here. But there's names here I don't think any of us have seen before. Snail Sprinter, he's one of them. Sledge, maybe? He hasn't been around that long. So yeah, I'm full guns ahead with the channel, with my commentating. It's gonna happen, folks. It's gonna happen. I've got another flight sim video exploring another cool climb. It's on the computer. It's pieced together. It was easy to do this time. And I just want to get like the proper time. Tomorrow? Maybe tomorrow. I'll pump that out. Just to the channel. I think those videos, once I start getting into the flow of doing them, I think they're going to be really cool. And it really motivates me to go ride them. Instead of just reading about it, oh yeah, cool, whatever. Then you watch the flight sim video and you're like, oh, that's so cool. I never thought of it would look like that. Because it looks totally different. I'm so like focused on the road, I'm not even looking over here or there. No one's telling me any history as I'm riding. I like that. So that's why I do it. Got a few little rollers. Everyone's doing great. You know, Snail Sprinter's brand new to this. He's gonna feel like $1 million after this. I hope so. I always like when I see low-level riders, I'm like, I wonder if they're just getting back in. I wonder if this is a dude that hasn't worked out for 20 years. Said New Year's resolution. I'm talking December 4th resolution. And so he jumped on his bike and he's getting it. You don't have to wait till January 1, folks. Just do it now. Do it now. Check our little chatty poo out. I think they're Penelope. Okay, Mortal's back in. I'm riding, so that's why I haven't been typing. But you can do this on a Peloton. I just got my Peloton. You know what, dude? I think there's a couple ways they can kind of make your Peloton more smart. What you just got to realize is that your Peloton's not going to change the gradients automatically. I think they did build something in where it's programmed into some of the programs where the coach will say, okay, you need to be at knob position 4 for this section and that section. All I'm trying to say is, let's say you're going up a little bit of a hill. With the Peloton, you set your knob to a certain thing, but then you're just stuck riding in that gear where a smart trainer will simulate the resistance, and it's up to you to find the gear that you like to ride in. I guess it's the best way I can describe it. I think a Peloton can be smart to a certain level. I know they've done some workarounds. There's some add-on kits I think you can get to make them smart. Or certain models that they made had more features. Right, so I have a good buddy. He rides outside. He rides smart trainers. Well, a few years ago he switched to a smart trainer, and the difference is, sorry, to Peloton. You'll see at the end of this video, we're going to have elevation gains. Here, let me look right now. So right now, if you look at the bottom of the screen, on the far right hand side, there's a number lit up. It says 138 meters. That's how many meters we've climbed so far. With 6 meters still to climb. This is pan flat. Those numbers mean nothing to us. You can see we've traveled 25.18 with 2.4744 whatever kilometers to go. We're going to climb. When he would do a ride on Peloton, it never showed elevation because it's not simulating elevation. I guess what you can do is you can try to simulate it by cranking up your resistance. Like, okay, I'm going up a really steep hill. But still, at that point, then you don't have any ability to switch gears. Because technically, by switching the gears, you're going to have to decrease the resistance. And then you're not really fighting the hill anymore. I hope that makes sense. Anyone else in the chat room, tell me if you agree or not. Everyone rides bikes differently. If you're small and weigh like 150 pounds and you're going up the same hill as me, we're both going to feel that same resistance. A smaller rider will drop to the lowest gear and dance up to the top. A bigger rider like me, I'll stay in a higher gear and just pound my way to the top. But I call it body build your way to the top. You just have more strength and you can probably stay in the seat longer and push more power. But yeah, Peloton's got a bunch of good courses. I know they do a lot of videos. They do live coaching. Anyway, I'm trying to get back to the chat here. Oh, I see. What's the preferred smart trainer? Okay, O'Brien's here. I remember getting destroyed on these rollers in their muckers race. Oh yeah. So we're riding this chill today, but if this was race conditions, yeah, this would be nightmare. Because to be honest, if I was racing this, my heart rate would be 190. I was banging around 188, 189 yesterday, so I do still have huge ability to get my heart high. This is just cruisy today. But yeah, Brian, I could see it. Those little bumps, everyone you would attack on. And Mortal, yeah. I'd say the two biggest brands would be Wahoo and Tax. There's lots of good brands. There's Elite, another very good brand. Those are like kind of the big three, I think. There's Saris, S-A-R-I-S. I just don't see them very much. I think some of them, you know, are distributed in different parts of the world. So maybe they're more focused in Europe. I don't know. But Wahoo is everywhere. Tax is everywhere. So yeah, if you want like real feel, put your normal bike on a smart trainer. I always tell people, spend your money on your trainer, not your bike. Your bike doesn't need to be light because you're not outside. I think we're almost done here, riders. I've lost track of time. Mortal, you got me into a good conversation, dude. I appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot. The chat keeps me going. I was fried today. You joined the chat a bit late, I think. I was thinking of reasons if I was sick or not today. I'm not even close to sick. So yeah, riders, here we are finishing up. We're all done. If Mortal's still here, Mortal Misfit, you can, so yeah, here's your basic stuff. This is like super cruisy. My heart rate 123. That's like I'm barely even alive. Here's our distance. That's the climbing. So when my buddy rides his Peloton, it's always zero. Always zero. I would do rides and in the same part of the world as him, almost on the exact same route. mine would show all my elevation gains. This is a group ride, so my power average was very, very low today, like very, very low. That's one thing I can't say. They do say Peloton does a good job of your power averages. It's really not that out of whack. It's good for averaging your power out. Power savings was 33%. That's because Chad's up front. This is a group ride with a bit of a magnet effect built in to help pull you along if you don't really want to ride hard. So these are meant to be super chill, super relaxed. Oh, here we go. So mostly Evil Kiwi missed the start by 50 seconds. So Kiwi, 0 coins. Because that happened to me when I got teleported at Cozumel. 2 hours and actually I think it was about an hour and 50 minutes, and I got like 150 coins out of like the 950 I should have gotten. Thanks a lot, Chad. You're the best. I can't say enough thank yous to Chad for organizing this, picking all the best routes that are going to be easy enough for us to do. Pat Beam, yep. Hey Pat, I saw you out there. Great ride. I'm going to look afterwards and see how many riders we got today. So yeah, Mortal, join us anytime. Ride your Peloton as we do this. Jump into the chat, learn about smart trainers and all that kind of good stuff. And it just depends where you are in your inside cycling workouts. I don't do any Peloton. I ride a bunch of different platforms. So I ride Ruby. That's what you're watching. I ride Zwift. I ride my Whoosh. Yeah. That's the problem with getting teleported. Like, it happened to me and I was like, I just wrote it off. I'm like, oh well, there's 800 coins I'll never get. All the juicy bike stuff I can't buy now. So, anyway, riders, see Penelope, you're still awake. You are still awake. It's 4:45 for me. Feels like it's midnight, to be honest. Okay, riders, I'm going to jump. I'll be streaming twice tomorrow. Different platform. Jump in if you want. Check out the really hardcore racing. A lot of fun stuff. One of the races I'm doing tomorrow, the first race, put on by a Category 2 rider over on Sunday Race Club. So, legit. Super legit. And then I do a second race, another legit rider there. And then I'll ride my own stuff tomorrow. Okay, riders, thanks for watching. Appreciate all the support. Inside Cycling World. Straight to the top, folks. I'm taking over the commentary world. See ya.